Aries, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at your tarot for this week. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest for everybody else. These are YouTube general reads, so they're not always going to resonate with you. I hope it resonates. And if you'd like your own personal read or birth chart with astrology, feel free to reach out to me. My email's in the description below. While you're down there, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Alright, so yeah, let's see what's going on with the Aries. And Aries, once again, I'm sorry about the noise, but my air conditioner happens to be over there in the side where my microphone's at, and Japanese rooms are only so big. Two of Wands, crossed by the Empress, the Hierophant. A lot of Venusian stuff going on. You may want to check your Venus transits. A lot of Venus stuff going on. A lot of love for the Aries. The general energy here is Ten of Chalices. Something showing up here, something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel like this is going to work. It's going to be here for the long haul. It's starting very small, though. It's starting with messages, perhaps, here. But why you're here is to basically find out, like, traditional belief, the traditional system of how a relationship works. You want to know if that's for the long haul. Basically, I see this kind of like marriage. Some of you aren't about that. Okay, I get it. But, you know, use your imagination. Some of you do want this. Some of you want the long haul. And a lot of times, I get people, when they come to me for tarot reads, they want to find out if this is the person they're going to marry and be with. So, you know, I'd say this is why you're here probably, and that's kind of like jumping the gun. You know, what I would say here with the Empress being challenged is, with the Two of Wands here, is not to worry about if someone's going to leave you or not, or if somebody's looking over across the water here with the Two of Wands. I wouldn't worry about that, actually. I would just worry more about focusing on self-centric things, being a little selfish just for yourself, not being selfish to the person or being a jerk, but just kind of focusing on yourself, your self-centric stuff, because that's being challenged, and it's showing me here that you're not doing that. You're like, well, yes, I am, Joey. Well, maybe you are, but, you know, obviously you're here for the tarot read, and you want to find out what's going on with this situation. So I would say is, you know, maybe there's a little bit of overthinking when you need to just be doing a little bit of over shopping here, maybe, or I don't know, taking care of yourself, getting your nails did. I don't know. In the past, Two of Chalices. Looks like two people came together here, and I think this is new here in the past. I mean, this, for some of you, this could be something that, you know, was already established before, but I feel this is new for some of you. Whatever is happening here is very, like, it comes off kind of like, this card came out for someone today when I was doing a read. I feel like this is like therapeutic when you two met. You guys may have had similar experiences in your past, and, you know, things came together here. Now, Ten of Wands is your strength. You're willing to see this to the end. The problem is that, you know, there's two sides to this card. You know, the two sides of this being in your strength is that for some of you, this could be that, you know, you guys carry this until it gets too heavy and you can't do it anymore. And for some of you, it's that you're going to carry this until you see this, you know, give you the results you want. So either way, that's a strength. Interpret that how it resonates for you. Three of Wands here in the upcoming future. Yep, turning your back to something here. Turning your back, walking away, basically, is how I see that. But why? Interesting. We'll find out when we clarify why you're turning your back on that. You have the Strength card here. What's being hidden is there's something here put here for you to kind of like get seen here. You know, it's get seen, but it's also like not stay stuck in the same situations, right? So there's something here that you have to learn here with this Strength card, and it's being hidden from you in the energies for you to kind of like step up to some sort of power here. But you may not see it right now. You may see this like, I don't know, way down the line here. Six of Wands here, for your suggested approach is go towards things victoriously if that's the way you felt led. And I did say that with the Ten of Wands. You know, some of you are going to keep holding on to this for a while. And I feel like overall it's a good energy of holding on to something here. I don't feel like this is toxic or anything. And your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Swords. What are you afraid of healing out here? This makes no sense to have in the hopes and fears, but I mean, that makes sense though, because you have the Two of Chalices in the past there. So it could be that you and your person are still kind of healing, maybe on your own terms, separated here. For some of you, it's just realizing you need to kind of come out of whatever this is. Like maybe you've been sitting and healing too long, you know, and maybe you're afraid that this is always going to be a permanent thing, that you're always in this healing mode. And the universe isn't putting you there. The universe isn't screwing you over. Stop thinking that. Please stop thinking that. This is a fear and it's unneeded. And it prevents this Empress from actually looking beautiful. It makes you look nervous. It makes you look shaky here. And, you know, that's the last thing I want for the Aries here. Page of Pentacles here in the upcoming future energies. These are messages. These are friendly energies. It's two people coming together like friends. Yeah, and I'm just saying friends. It doesn't mean that this isn't the outcome for it. I mean, we'll find out when we clarify. But this is definitely something positive, and it's the start of something. Let's get the clarifiers. Let's clarify this Ten of Chalices here. Yeah, this person makes you happy. You feel like, you know, it's going to give you the ultimate result here, I hope. Let's see here with the 10. We got 2 already. The Sun, 4 Swords, 6 of Chalices. It's like after a long time of being in some sort of separation, somebody just finally wakes up and they're like, poof, oh, that's what makes me happy. And I feel like whatever's in the upcoming energies here, that kind of sparks something in you too, thinking, oh wait, that does make me happy. You may have had somebody reach out to you and say, hey, you know, I was happy with you. Oh, you know what's funny? This card fell out, Queen of Pentacles over the Empress. Wow. Yeah, so that is definitely advice that, you know, with this challenge, what's being challenged is you just nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. But taking care of yourself means that maybe what's being hidden here is that you have to see yourself out of a situation here in order to get this, whatever this is. Or they have to see that. But I think this is more of a you thing here. Let's see what the Ten of Wands here in the Strength. High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. You know, tarot card readers say, yeah, you know, you're doing the work here. You're doing the work here, Aries, with the Strength. You're doing the work. The problem with that is, are you doing too much work? You know, because that can get kind of exhausting. And especially in terms of communication, if it's communication is one-sided this week, it's not going to happen here with this. Let's see with the Three of Wands here. What are you walking away from here? The Magician, Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Chalices. It's funny. This card, I've been having a rut with this Three of Pentacles lately. The Magician, Three of Pentacles, and Queen of Chalices. Now it's funny because whatever was manifested here, I feel like you're definitely going to turn your back on the idea of running away from something because somebody may not be communicating. In fact, I think you may actually start to manifest whatever this is, and the other person might also start manifesting this. And, you know, I think when I see a bunch of queens here and the Empress, you know, honestly what I'm feeling is kind of like giving unconditionally. Divine Feminine, you got to give unconditionally and not expect anything back. I know I like to shout out the Divine Masculine on this channel a lot because I like to connect to the Divine Masculine. I'm here to help the masculine. But this is definitely pointing me at divine feminine energy, and this is showing me that, maybe you just need to sink a little emotion into this, see what happens, and don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about where it leads. Don't worry if it leads into heartbreak. I think it's okay to provide emotions, and I think it's definitely okay to provide the pentacles to build whatever this is, but you got to be patient. It's just the Three of Pentacles. This may have just started as well. Like I said, this seems kind of fresh, whatever this is. Let's see with the Six of Wands here for your suggested approach. Oh, and funny thing with that Three of Pentacles, I went to a bar. We have these cool bars here in Japan. They're like theme bars, and they had a tarot card theme bar I found this just roaming around. I was walking around, and Three of Pentacles came out, and the reader in Japanese, she said that you're not ready for what's coming. And I was like, ooh, that's some spicy stuff, and it's true, though, because now I look at this Three of Coins a lot differently. From her perspective was, you're not ready. Because, I think maybe that message I got was for you, Aries. Whatever you're manifesting here, whatever you're doing, you're not ready for this. Oh, I like that. Let's see with the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Strength, and the Chariot. Once again, the Strength and the Chariot here, this is something new for sure. This is possibly walking away from old patterns, walking away from that type of thing, blah, 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 basic cookie cutter tarot card reader things that I don't really so much like to entertain. But yeah, this is definitely walking away from a situation. When it comes to your healing here, yeah, this is definitely walking away from something, and it's walking towards, being courageous and bold in the face of not understanding what this connection means yet. And understanding that, if you are going through some sort of healing because of past situations, I think the best thing to kind of carry forward is that, eventually you're going to have to come out of that healing, like I said earlier, right? So yeah, that's interesting that what you have to walk away from here, I kind of figured it out now, is you got to walk away from those old things that you're doing always, because just putting up a little bit of resistance with new people can kind of be intimidating, especially if you're an Aries. I know that. My mom was an Aries. Alright, she was 0 degrees Aries. She was the Fool. Page of Pentacles clarified by Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Tower. I love that. That's like something being destroyed here so that love can kind of enter here for you, Aries. Something's definitely being destroyed, but it's being destroyed, and not like, your house is falling down type thing. It's kind of like in the old thought process you had about love and relationships. This is going to teach you to kind of move slow. You may not want to hear that, but it's going to teach you to move kind of slow here for something very nice with the Lovers. And I like the Tower at the end, actually. Because whatever you build with this person, the new thing that you build with these people or whoever this is, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be love, it's going to be pure. And it's going to be from a whole reset. And it's a whole recalibration of how you view love. Basically, that's what this read's about. Let's pull 3 cards for your universal, for your advice from the universe. I almost said universal soldier. That was a dumb movie. Let's see here. And 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, I think this week is about communicating to yourself what you want when it comes to new love stories entering your life. And it's kind of like making up your mind what you want, And when you make up your mind that this is what you want, don't worry if the other side is going to kind of like pull out of something and hurt you. Because then I think that keeps the fun from happening here, and I think we need to focus a little bit more on fun here. Basically, is what this read is trying to say. Focus on the fun things, you nurturing you, and don't worry so much about the towers that fall, because eventually there is a tower that's going to fall for you, and it's when the new thing comes in. I know that makes no sense. Why would the tower fall after, like, well, it's because that tower is kind of like your own mini personal tower, and whatever happens here recalibrates the way you view love because of the new thing here. And I keep saying new, so it must be a new thing. Anyways, that's all I got for you, Aries. Take it easy. I'll see you next week.